Hi there, everyone. Emily here with Shaky Hand, Steady Heart. I apologize for the shaky video. My tremors are pretty bad today, but tomorrow is the day I go in for the anchor pins to be placed in my skull, and this is the last time my head will be as it is for the rest of my life. So I can't find any personal stories of the StarFix bilateral platform anchor pins. I don't know for sure if that's the brand that we're using for my surgery next week, but essentially it's the same idea, I guess, regardless of brand. I'm speaking out of ignorance. They'll put 4 anchor screws in my scalp, roughly behind the hairline, 2 on each side, and then they'll then do a CT scan. The kids just got home, hang on. After they do the anchor pin placement, they will send me into the CT scan to, I guess, do the markers and compare that with the MRI I had to figure out the mapping for where the electrodes go in next week. I kind of feel like I'm navigating, let's see, what's the word? I feel like I'm the final frontier, like Star Trek. What is it? There's something really smart I could say if I were smart, but essentially, I can't find any personal stories or videos of this procedure I'm having tomorrow. And, you know, part of this YouTube channel and part of me just wanting to be vulnerable is spreading awareness and helping people understand modern medicine, at least where we are right now in 2026. So they learn more about it, can ask their doctors the questions they need to. I have asked permission for videos and photos to be taken during my surgery next week. You know, I know there's HIPAA and privacy laws as part of that, so I may or may not be able to do that, but I am going to be back with you tomorrow afternoon, hopefully, to tell you about my experience, show you my new head of hair, which will have some cool hardware installed. They're just gonna have to shave little pieces around where the anchors go, and probably a little more next week during the surgery itself. But yeah, so tomorrow 6:30 check-in, anchor pin placement for the StarFix bilateral platform, I think is what my doctor's using. And the point of this thing, they're going to use my measurements and do a 3D print of, is to hold or to mark and hold the place for where the electrodes go in my brain. Historically, with DBS, deep brain stimulation surgery, you would have to have a halo attached to your skull, and they drill it, you know, they kind of screw it into your forehead here. And from what I've read, that's kind of been one of the most major complaints coming out of DBS surgery, is the pain that your forehead had to go through with the halo being mounted. So these anchor pins that I'm getting screwed into my head tomorrow are to go around that pain. So, you know, not sure what kind of pain it will be instead, but tune in tomorrow to find out more. Cheers. God bless. Bye. One more thing I just thought of. I am going to post a couple pictures of the device itself and the anchor pins, what they look like based on the manufacturer's literature. There is also going to be a very graphic image in here shortly. That is a picture of the StarFix platform, or the thing they're going to 3D print for me, being used during surgery. So I'm warning you now that in about 20 seconds that image will show. So if you'd like to not see a gory image of a head in brain surgery, please go ahead and exit now. And then, yeah, okay, bye. Wish me luck.